Hey guys, it is Miki Same Unlimited, and today is Saturday. Saturdays are where I tackle my various top 10s, and the lucky top 10 that I'm going to be tackling for this week's episode is my top 10 favorite dragons in Yu-Gi-Oh! Originally, this was hard for me to categorize because there are a lot of dragons that don't have it as typing, and it's just in their name, so I said, fuck it. If it has dragon in its name and not in the typing, or just in the typing and not in the name, I'm going to count it anyway. So these are overall my top 10 favorite dragons in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! I have my reasons. I'll get on into my reasons. If you would like to see another top 10 in the future, like the video, it would be greatly appreciated. It'd make my day if you do. It makes the channel more popular, and it makes me it just helps me. And if you want to help me, that's the way you do it. So I'm going to turn to the side, and we're going to be tackling my top 10 favorite dragons in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Great Old Dragon embodied everything I ever wanted. You see, for me, I always wanted a slime archetype, so when I saw Great Old Dragon all slimy looking, and then I said, ooh, this is cool, and then he destroyed shit. I mean, he had that 3,000 body, and then, you know, if he was destroyed, he gave you something back. I was just like, don't even let me get near you because you're so fucking cool and awesome. I just wish that they had better tuners. I mean, Great Old Slime Jr. is great, and I mean, Great Old Slime isn't bad, but it's just that because he's level 5, it just makes him hard to get off, and most of the time you don't want to play more than 1 or 2 of him in the first place. But Great Old Dragon, busted, love it, one of my favorite dragons, perfect. Judgment Dragon is probably considered one of the best dragons, and I mean, since I've played Light Swarms and Light Swarm variants, I have to obviously appreciate Judgment Dragon as a whole, because Judgment Dragon is amazing. Judgment Dragon is considered one of the best dragons because he has really almost no requirements. You basically summon him, pay almost nothing, and nuke the field. He is busted and one of the most coolest dragons that I've ever come across, and I feel like he's just awesome. There's not much I could really go into Judgment Dragon because he has an amazing look. He embodies the dragon look. He's fucking so sleek, so cool, so busted. I mean, you know, and at the end of the day, he's walking around at 3, and, you know, everyone appreciates Judgment Dragon, even though I have lost to him so many times, because obviously you get OTK'd by him, but he's so cool of a dragon. How can you not love him? Now, you see, for me, Trishal is fucking busted. When I first saw Trishal, I was like, oh my god, what is this card? This card's so cool. And then I said to myself, I'm like, oh my god, that card, that's going to be the front runner of all Synchro Monsters. That's the card everyone's going to want, because it's the fucking Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Cyber End Dragon, Synchro version to this world. And this card is busted. And it takes 3 cards to summon it, and it takes 3 cards away from your opponent. It has a nice body of 2,700. This card's gonna fucking wreck everything. Trishal is just so fun. I can't even describe it any other than I just would love to summon Trishula, because Trishula has left such an impact on the Synchro community as, like, oh my god, Trishula is like the best Synchro monster. And I kind of feel like just that alone, just, you know, he welcomed me into his heart, and I felt that cool breeze of a hot summer sidewalk. Ciaru, or is better known as Pink Eyes Gay Dragon, the thing that people don't know about me is when I was younger, I had Ciaru, and everyone I knew had Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. I had Zoa, and I had Ciaru, and they were my versions of, you know, as an ace monster. And the funny thing about Ciaru is also, you know, based off how much I liked it, I picked up the World Championship version of Ciaru, where Ciaru is in the super rare foil, where it's factory sealed in Asian English. This card can go anywhere for about $200. For me, I always pictured that Ciara was going to make a debut in the anime, and the only time Ciara was ever showcased in the anime was when Bandit Keith, like, used it against Yugi when he was possessed, and you saw Ciara for a brief second, and Ciara looked so cool there. I was just like, why do cards like fucking Summon Skull and Red Eyes get all this praise when something like Ciara and Zoa exist in this world and nobody pays any fucking mind to it? It's bullshit. Rainbow Dragon, for me personally, the best way I could describe it is that I came out when I was 17. Currently, at that point in time, I didn't come out to everybody, but I was playing Crystal Beast, but my god, did they give me the courage to actually come out. I don't know, I always felt so proud when I was playing the deck, and I said, you know what, why don't you just come out? Why don't you just come out? Why don't you just tell your friends, tell your family, just get it over with? And to be honest, I have to really thank Crystal Beast and Rainbow Dragon as a whole, because to be honest, I don't know what that deck did to me, but that deck really pushed me, and it made me feel comfortable, and it made me just overall a better person. I can't even describe it, but I really respect and love that deck, and it's my second favorite deck in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! For a reason. The deck isn't good, but it left an impact on me that I never forgot. And to be honest, it's like, that's why Rainbow Dragon is just, and also outside of just me being gay, that card is beautiful, has one of the best looks. I love Jessie from the anime. I mean, that 4,000 body, and I love the concept of these rainbows coming together to summon a Rainbow Dragon. It's beautiful. It's just nothing else I could say about it. Beautiful. Amazing concept. Now, Dark Rebellion, the best way I could describe it, basically in a nutshell, is that I love rank 4 toolbox. It's simple as that. It's just, for me, it's like, as a player, because in my last video I tackled what's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh mechanic mod is XYZ's, and for me, I love toolboxes. I love decks that just basically like, oh, I could summon any rank 4 I want. Boom, 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 boom. And for me, I love using Utopia Lightning and Dark Rebellion together. It's one of my favorite combos. You summon Dark Rebellion, weaken a big monster, summon Utopia the Lightning, use Utopia Lightning to plow its ass, and then all that powered up Dark Rebellion attacks directly and does a shit ton of damage. And most of the time, I won a shit ton of games with that and my Constellar variant builds. And I just feel like it's such an awesome card. And I always wanted a card like Dark Rebellion to exist in the XYZ genre, because for me, I was like, oh my god, it's so nice to see a big bodied monster for a rank 4 toolbox that didn't have a hindrance effect like Acid Golem that couldn't do shit. So for me, I was so grateful when I saw Dark Rebellion. He was perfect, and he was exactly the right card for me. Now, you see, when it comes to Zark as a whole, is that for me, it's like, I loved Zark from the anime mainly. Zark was insane, and I'm a sucker for power corruption characters. So when I saw Zark as a protagonist going evil because they cheered him on to be a fucking crazy lunatic, I was just like, perfect. I love where this is going. And then I like the whole concept that all 4 of the U-Boys was Zark to begin with. I was just like, oh my god, that's so cool. I know I'm giving spoilers, but what the fuck ever. So getting on into Zark the card, to me, I think it's the same reasons why I loved Rainbow Dragon a lot, because not because I'm gay, but obviously because Rainbow Dragon needed all those 7 crystals to summon it, and I really think that it's still in me, and I feel like because of that, I like the concept of like each mechanic comes together to summon this great and powerful integration summon, and I feel like that alone was like, Rainbow Dragon's coming out of me. And I was just like, oh god, I need to play this. And Supreme King Zark is such a great card. He comes on the field, nukes it, and then maybe, yet again, from Judgement Dragon, I don't know why, but Supreme King Zark embodies a lot of past love for me, and that's why I think like he just zoomed in, and I was just like, oh my god. And I love the Astrograph Sorcerer. I love so many of like the Pendulum variants. Bionic and Pleiades basically symbolize what I really like to do as a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Bounce shit back and get it out of my face. And Bionic, the best thing is when I first saw Bionic, I was just like, remember, this was before Pleiades when Bionic came out. And I was just like, oh my god, you are so cool. I love the concept of what you do. Except Pleiades, swept me off my feet. Bionic swept me off my feet as well, and it's considered one of my favorite cards for a reason. But Bionic, the best way I could describe him was when I had that Christina Aguilera song, I constantly showcased it to everyone. I was like, Bionic, take me supersonic. Ooh, Bionic hits you like a rocket. It was just, for me, I never let up with it. It was so cool. I love the card as a whole, and even while the whole time it was banned, I still praised it. I was just like, I miss Bionic. I want Bionic to come back. I know he's a little unfair, but fuck it anyway. Let him come back. And now Bionic's back, and I'm like, I really can't play a deck that focuses on Bionic, but my god, do I love Bionic as a whole. Great look, great effect. I mean, I have my little insider song joke with it. It's one of my, and embodies one of my favorite play styles, so perfect card. you know, because I'm such a Kaiba fan. You know, I love Seto Kaiba, how he was a dick and how he treated people like garbage. No. For me, I do value Blue Eyes very highly, but only one Blue Eyes. And it's not this Blue Eyes. It's this Blue Eyes. It's the original Bandai Blue Eyes from the Bandai set, from basically Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0. The reason why this Blue Eyes means so much to me is because this is the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Collectible that I have ever gotten. It was the first card that I ever invested money in that wasn't from the TCG. And I was just like, oh my god, I felt so special holding this card. And this card was the gateway. It was the key that opened up that gate that allowed me to tackle so many cards in my collection that I have today. For me, I have so many Blue Eyes collectibles in this game, but this Blue Eyes, this single Blue Eyes, based off being my first, has left such an impact on me. And I love the way that the Bandai Blue Eyes looks. It looks so like chibi and beautiful, and just, I love the background of the thunder. It looks so great. And if anyone ever asks like, oh, do you like Blue Eyes? I'm like, meh, not really. Don't like Kaiba, don't like its play style. Never played Blue Eyes, you know, today in today's metagame. But this Bandai Blue Eyes, oh my god, beautiful look. Everything I ever wanted. Now, people are probably like, why does he like Legendary Dragon of White so much? I mean, for the people that are new to the channel and don't know me from over the years, I collect the match winners. And so far, they've made 9 match winners that I've collected. Testament, Chimera, Tyr, Agiba, Divinity, Goldfang, Legendary Dragon of White, Grandopolis, and the Twin Kings. Those are the 9 match winners that I have collected. They've never made Kuzunoa, but for me, it's like I have collected all the match winners over the years. So originally what happened was me and my best friend Pika, that I've been friends with for God knows how long, we both said, oh my god, Legendary Dragon of White looks so cool. I'm like, do you think we could get it? Should we save up for it? And we did. When Christmas came around, we had so much money stacked up and we were like, all right, we need to tackle and get this card. We saved up about $450. We both bought it. I bought mine first. He bought his, like, I want to say like a week later. And then we both got them in the mail. We signed for them and we're like, oh my god, we have like the Legendary Dragon of White super rare. There's only about 150 in the whole fucking world. And if you look on eBay, this one that's a super rare from 2013 Asian English 003, there's only about 150 and it's about $1,000. Me and my friend still have it today, and it's like we're blood brothers. And this card, like, for me, I always considered my favorite card Constellar Pleiades. But my second favorite card in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Are considered all of the match winners. The match winners are my favorite collectibles, and they stand out to me personally and me alone. And for me, it's like outside of that, just me and my friend are like bonded with it. We have Legendary Dragon of White. We're brothers. Cool. We're probably even going to talk about this when he sees the videos. I'm like, yeah, we are. We have those Legendary Dragon of Whites. We're badass. We're perfect. It's so cool. It's just like, you're perfect. You're beautiful. You look like Linda and Vange of Blue Eyes. You're a model. So I hope you guys all enjoyed my top 10 favorite dragons in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! If you would like to tackle your top 5 maybe favorite dragons in Yu-Gi-Oh!, leave them in the comment section below. I would love to read your comments. I always like and favorite the comments that I like the most of reading. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new and like the video. I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. My Tuesdays are my weekly topics. My Thursdays are my ranty Thursdays, where I do my rant-ons and my beatdowns. My Saturdays are my top 10s. And my Sundays are the 6 Bit of Pain Challenge, where I duel my subscribers. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow with my 6 Bit of Pain Challenge, where I duel my subscribers. So have a great day. See you guys tomorrow.